Hello and welcome to the 2023 Hart Outdoor Track and Field Media Day. I'm your host, Derek Johnson with KLWN Radio and Rock Chalk Sports Talk in Lawrence, Kansas. And we have the Central Methodist University Eagles with their head coach, Kenny Anderson, along with a couple of his athletes, Giselle Clayton and Colder Evans. Coach, what prompted you to bring up Giselle and Colder with you today? What do they mean to this team and the program?
Well, they mean a lot. First, I'd like to thank you all for having us, but Giselle and Calder mean a lot to this program. They've helped take this program to another level, and they continue to thrive in our program. Calder is a key piece in our throws group. It's kind of like taking charge and taking over, and his leadership is vital. Giselle, with her energy, her loving personality and spirit, is a blessing to have within our program. She brings life every day to practice, to the meets, and just a joy to be around. So both of these two athletes just enhance what we do and enhance our culture here at Central Methodist.
Giselle, where are you from? What brought you to Central Methodist?
I'm from Jamaica, and before I was at a JUCO, and then my coach told me about Central Methodist, and I did a little follow up, and I spoke to Coach Kenny, and the energy just brought me here as well.
Colder, what about you? Where are you originally from, and what brought you to CMU?
I'm originally from Unionville, Missouri. It's a small town up by Iowa, really close to Iowa. And what brought me here was I had a couple of friends who were on the track team, and I really liked the energy that Coach Kenny brought. And for my first time calling him and talking to him, I knew this is where I wanted to come.
Colder, you were just selected the Hart Outdoor Field Athlete of the Week. What does that mean to you to get some validation of your performance? Do you feel like you're, kind of at your best right now, that you're trending in the right direction?
Yeah, I feel like I'm going in the right direction. And that means a lot to get that reward. But I definitely feel like I can improve a lot more, and I'm only going to get better as the season goes on.
Giselle, meanwhile, you're coming off an indoor season where you won the 60-meter hurdles. You won the 4x400 with some of your teammates.
Yeah.
What was the celebration like afterwards? How much fun was it to win those events and get that validation for all the hard work that paid off?
The 60-meter hurdle was fun. My teammates were at the line waiting for me, cheering, saying, "Oh, congrats." And for the 4x4, the 4x4 is still a shocker, because due to one of my teammates' injury, so I had to step in and we won. I helped them win the whole thing. So that was pretty exciting too.
Coach, from an indoor versus outdoor philosophy, how much different are some of the training regimens and what you have to do from a coaching perspective?
For us, I think, track and field is more of an outdoor sport. So indoor for us is kind of the lead up and the build up into outdoor. Now, granted, there are some events that aren't the same, but everything that we do when we get here in August is kind of leading up and building up to the outdoor season. So indoor is just kind of like pre-competition. We're just trying to get our feet wet, get a groove, find a rhythm. And then everything is building toward the outdoor season and what we can do when we get outside.
Your team's won back-to-back Hart indoor championships. You've earned several indoor and outdoor All-America honors. What does it mean to you as a program, the way that you've kind of built things here and the way that you have allowed things to progress in such a short time? Where do you feel like you guys are at as a program overall?
I think we still have a lot more growth. There's definitely been some growth since the time that I've gotten here to now. But I think it's the culture, the type of athletes that we recruit, the vision that we have. And then it's a slow build. It's the process. Giselle always says, you got to trust the process. So I listen to my athletes as well. As we trust the process. We get the right people in, we do the right things, for the most part. And we just kind of build, and the entire experience as a whole is important for me. So I want my student athletes to enjoy what they're doing. This is an outlet for them. And so I want that to be, they can come, they can get their schoolwork done, they can get their degree, but now they can get to do something that they love to do and be around like-minded people. So just the type of athletes that we recruit, that we bring in, and then division. We want to be one of the top programs in the country, both on the men and the women's side. So we're never satisfied. You know, we're still trying to grow. We're still trying to build. I feel like we still have a lot left in the tank, and we're not done yet.
Giselle, your coach just said you say trust the process a lot.
Yeah.
What does that mean to you in the program?
I mean, it means a lot because in the beginning of this whole, let's say, indoor, I wasn't even in the top 20 for 60-meter hurdles. And I would get so frustrated, you know, and then coach would remind me to trust the process because I'd be saying that. And then eventually I did trust the process, even though I was frustrated, you know. I leave it to coach, I listen more, I start being more disciplined. And it made me go to nationals with a 4th place overall with a new school record and a PR.
Colder, I've heard that one of the team mottos that gets brought up is earn your wings. Can you tell me about that? What does that mean?
Man, I don't really know. I guess it's just like eventually you'll start doing better and you might qualify. I don't know. When I qualified, I'm like, man, I finally earned my wings. So I don't know. I don't really know how to explain it.
Colder, do you have a favorite memory or moment of your time competing with track and field at CMU?
Yeah, definitely. It would have been at conference this year, indoor, when I came in ranked like 7th or 8th in the conference in shot put. And I was in that spot like the entire time. And on my last throw, I hit a huge PR by like a half meter. And it brought me from 8th to 2nd place. And I was 1 centimeter away from the B standard. So I was kind of frustrating, but I was still happy that I hit a big PR.
Giselle, what about you? Do you have a favorite memory or moment competing at CMU?
I mean, I have a lot of favorite memory, but it would be, was it 2 weeks ago at Murray State when after 4 years, I finally broke 14 seconds over my 100-meter hurdles. So that was a good moment for me.
Coach, Giselle, Colder, I appreciate the time here. Good luck on the rest of the season here through the spring.
Thank you.
Thank you.